Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy Marky Marks Tarot. Sun is shining today, as you can see. Finally. So I don't know what it is with birds. Every time we go live, I hear birds and shit. Earlier when I went live, all I heard was a red bird. Now it's this psycho bird out here going crazy. Let's take a picture of something. Okay. I already have one of these. I don't want another one. That's cool. Marley's back. Back again. Marky's here. Let's be friends. We're back. Yes, we're back. Yes, we're back. Yes, we're back. Everyone else is whack. Everyone else is whack. I don't know how the song goes, but I just made up my own damn song. I have no idea. We can have our own song, fuck it. You know? Yeah, I was live early and then my dad called and said his internet was down and he doesn't know why and blah blah blah. So I called the internet company and they said that they're working on his area. So I had to call him back and I was like, "Yo, you're the people are working there." He goes, "Oh yeah, I see a truck further up." When we came home, it was a truck on the pole. So yeah, I'm like, "Well, there you go." So fucking be patient and just get over it. oh, well, your mom wants to watch the show, and I'm like, I don't care. There's nothing I can do about it. What the fuck you want me to do? Oh, we know. I called my mom and told her that as soon as like around 5 o'clock, they're probably gonna be finished. So just like if it's not fixed by 5, then I'll come down there and unplug the modem and check it out or whatever. Yeah, sometimes too good of a damn son because I stop my whole life for them all the time and it's fucking annoying. But I know they're not going to be around forever and I just try to be nice all the time. Sometimes I'm too nice, sometimes I care too much, but it's cool. It's life. That was the first time I've been. I think that's the second time I've been on like YouTube on my phone. And I said, I know someone's gonna call me and fuck my live up. I just feel it. I know it. And sure as shit, who other than my dad? Because he is a pain in my ass. Yep. Biggest pain in the ass of my life is my dad. Always aggravating me. I got him a fire stick, right? So that way he can get rid of the satellite and it's cheaper. Ever since I got that damn fire stick for him, it's always been some freaking problem. And I'm like, why is it that I've had one for like 2 years now and I ain't had no problem, but you always have a damn problem? What do you want me to do? I ain't done nothing. I ain't touched nothing. I'm like, yep. Right. And I'm like, I go down there and I'm like, look, see this button? You pressed it. You fucked it up. No, I didn't. I didn't touch it. I say, well, how the hell did it get here? A ghost did it? Then I fix it and he's like, all right, yeah, thanks. I'm like, yep. Fucking annoying. He's never been like computer savvy. He doesn't even own a computer. And the last time that house had internet was 20 something years ago when I was living there. Yeah, I know. But that's why I don't go live on my phone. But I have my dryer and my washer gun. And it's like right here, right next to me, right? So I can never do a live with all that noise. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go outside. It's a beautiful day. So I went outside and then I was on my phone for like what, half an hour or something like that. And then bang, he had to irritate me. I'm like, yep, it never ends. As soon as I saw dad, I was like, yep, here we go. He only calls me when something's wrong. Freaking pain in the ass. But oh well. So I told my mom, and then Hour called me and tell me when it comes back on. That's why I'm on here, because I don't want to go back on my phone. Because then my luck, I'll be outside and then the phone rings and fucks up my live again. I swear, man. It's like a never ending story. If I ever went away for like 2 weeks or something like that, the world will come to an end around here. My sister will be lost without me. My nephews will be lost without me. My dog will fucking probably die. And my dad and mom will have a conniption. That's why I haven't gone nowhere in 4 years, because if I leave this country and go somewhere for vacation, they're going to end up ruining my vacation. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'll stay put. I know. I'm telling you, the whole world will come to a fucking end around here. Because without me, it's all fucked up. And then my nephew called me at like quarter to 3. Actually, no, about 3 o'clock. He called me 10 to 3. Hey, bro, you don't have to pick me and my brother up because we're gonna watch the girls basketball team, and plus my younger nephew, he missed school yesterday with a bloody nose. He gets nosebleeds, so he didn't go to school yesterday because his nose is bleeding. So he missed school yesterday, so he had to make up for it today, and he had to take a quiz after school. So I didn't have to go pick him up. So my sister knocks off at 5, and she's gonna go get him afterwards. So hey Jessica, how you doing? So I was like, here we go again. Like there's always some bull. If I said you guys should have told me this way earlier, that way I could have worked longer, and I wouldn't have got a shower and got changed and went live. I would have worked right up until now. But they fucked my whole day up too. Then on top of that, my dad aggravates me about his internet. Hey, my whole life revolves around them all the time. Every day, all fucking day. If I said to them, look, I'm going away for 2 weeks, fuck all of you, don't talk to me, don't text me, don't call me. When I come back, there'll be shit all fucked up. The whole world would end. Everything will be upside down. Then they'll be like, no, it won't. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah. After like 24 hours of me being gone, my phone will be ringing, pure messages. Okay, Jessica, cool. So now I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't even care anymore. It's like, what more am I going to do? I got so frustrated. It's like no one can do anything for themselves. It's always Mark, 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 Mark. Like, leave me alone. Like, let me live my life. Let me work. Let me do what I got to do. But no, you just love to aggravate me. Keep aggravating me every day, all day. All day you want to aggravate me. Hey, Amy, how you doing, sweetheart? You all right? Daddy's here. No need to fear. How's it going? I just missed your live earlier. I went to go in there and you were like, bye. I'm like, oh shit. I just missed it. It was early this morning. I was going to come in and say hello. And then you were telling everybody I'm going. I was like, oh shit. Oh well. I'll catch you next time. Yeah. Hey, Virgo, what's up? Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's good. Busy's good. You know, busy's good. I haven't been in your room in a while, so I was like, let me go. I said I was drinking my coffee. Then I got up, got my breakfast, came back down, clicked on your live, and it said just left. I'm like, oh shit. Oh well. I'll catch you next time. It's all good. But here you are. See how weird that is? See, spirits like, go visit Mark. He been visit you today, but he didn't catch you. So hey, it's all good. Daddy's here now. You're cleaning? Hey, that's a good thing. Hey, Ninja. Busy's good. I've been pretty busy too with everything, with regular work and here, and. Yeah, I know. See, it's cool. When you miss me, you can come see me. It's all good. Better get to cleaning. I just finished washing all my clothes. And then you know how your washer does the spin cycle? My spin cycle makes all this noise now, and I'm like, oh, fucking great. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How do people fly out here? I'm not in no damn state. I'm in Bermuda. It's not a state, it's an island. What do you mean? How do people fly out there? Like for instance, where you are, you would have to fly to like, yeah. So like where you are, right? I won't say where you are, obviously, but where you are, you would have to go to like Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Bermuda direct, or here or there to Boston, Boston to Bermuda, Philly to Bermuda, and New York to Bermuda. That's how it works. Because if I were to go to, see, I only go direct flights. So you can go from here to New York, here to Boston, here to Atlanta, here to New Jersey, and here to Philadelphia, here to Florida, all direct flights. So where you are, there's no direct flight. You'd have to connect to one of those states. That's how it works. But usually people go to Atlanta and then Atlanta to Bermuda, or they'll go to New York, New York, Bermuda. Because from like here to Boston and here to New York, it's only 2 hours. So it's like really quick because we're like right next to New York and Boston. I think those are all the direct flights. But see, Bermuda has our own airline now. You can travel on Bermuda Air. That's what it's called. So it's here. They have a direct flight here to Boston, here to New York, and here to Florida. And they're gonna start going somewhere else. I can't remember what they said there. I think it's Philly. They're gonna do another flight. They're gonna do like a charter flight to Cuba. They're doing another charter flight this summer to somewhere else. I looked at the thing they were talking about. I haven't been on the plane yet. My nephew goes on there tomorrow. He goes to Boston to do the volleyball camp. The youngest one came back on Monday. He was out there for a couple of days with my sister. And then the oldest one, the 16-year-old, he goes tomorrow to do his over the 16 and overs volleyball tournament to represent Bermuda. They both play for the Bermuda national team. And they go to Boston and they compete with all these different teams from all over the world. So they're going out, he's going out there tomorrow by himself with all his friends. And then my sister's going out there with my nephew on Saturday for 2 days to watch the last day of the tournament. Where I rent the laundry room is outside under a carport. I'm going to be so grateful to have a washer and dryer inside now. Yeah, exactly. Well, my washer and dryer is right here. It's in a little hole, right? And it's a stackable one. And my washer and dryer, I like when I first moved in here, like the woman that lived here and the guy, they live like pigs. So when I moved in here, I've been here for 15 years now. In January, May, 15 years I've been living here. So when I first moved in, it was an old washer and dryer. And when I opened up the washing machine thing, she has long black hair. She was like, she was Japanese or whatever the heck she was. She had long black hair, and all her hair was in the fucking washing machine, all in that lip. And I said, "Oh hell no! This dirty bitch never cleaned this washing machine. The dryer was all fucked up." I took him out. I unplugged it and took them both outside and took them to the dump. And I bought brand new ones. I was like, I ain't washing my clothes, and this dirty bitch is washing the hell no. So my sister was like, "Well, just use it for." I was like, "Who? I'm not using this shit. I'm not using nobody's dirty ass washing machine. This bitch got her long ass hair all in here, twined all up in my shit. No, no." I said, "I ain't this woman lives like a damn pig." Then I opened up the fucking refrigerator. It was black mold all around it. I got rid of everything before I even moved in. I had all new appliances. I got all new shit. And then upstairs it was a carpet. But I had to change the carpet too. I had to repaint everything. So when I said, "Look, I'm not moving in here yet. I'm just gonna live at mom's for another week or so." So every night I would come up here and like fix everything. This is no lie, right? I went upstairs and I took the old bed, I took it apart and I trashed it. I weren't sleeping in no bed from dirty ass hoe in there and her boyfriend doing all of that. I'm taking that shit out. I said, look, I'll pay for it. I don't give a fuck. No, I don't new shit. So I dismantled the bed, threw it all outside. It was a big ass stack of shit I threw outside. So then I go to vacuum the carpet and redo it, right? So I'm vacuuming the carpet and all her hair was on the carpet, right? She never vacuumed it a day in her life. Do you know that her hair burnt my vacuum? Because her hair was twined all in that thing, the thing that moves around, you know, underneath the vacuum. So her hair was all there. I had to take the vacuum outside, right? I took a pair of scissors and cut the hair, right? And then I blew it all out and then I threw it all in the trash. And I used gloves and shit because it was disgusting. And I was like, this is why I'll never own a house with an apartment because they'll just treat it like shit. Hey Esmeralda, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? And I was like, oh no, you won't. So then I told my sister, I said, look, I'm gonna keep the carpet, but I'm gonna like get it professionally cleaned. So then I took majority of the hair out. Like I had to get a broom and like the like you know the hard straw brooms, right? I had to like scrape it with the broom to get all her hair in a pile and put it inside a trash bag because the vacuum would get burnt out from the hair. And I was like, this bitch been living here all these years, and you mean to tell me you've been home all day, you don't even work. Your husband works and you stay home. You mean to tell me you couldn't vacuum this shit and clean this shit? And then she would, one thing I can't stand about women when they go in the bathroom, they put lipstick on, right? And then their hands are full of like makeup and they go touch the knobs and go touch the doors of the cabinets and leave the stain all over it. So all over the cabinets, it was like lipstick stains and mascara stains and all that shit. It was all over the place. I say, yep. I had to paint everything. It was a complete disaster before I moved in here. That's why I revamped everything. I redid everything. So I weren't gonna live in this place with that dirty ass woman leave her shit everywhere. That's why I was like, how the hell? I don't know too many dirty ass women, but she was definitely one of them. She left her shit everywhere. She didn't clean a damn thing. She lived like a pig. And I'm saying this woman's home all day. But yeah, she had a little garden outside with flowers. So you can go outside and get your hands full of soil and get dirty, but you can't clean inside your damn house and inside your apartment. Yeah, you would, huh? That's why I can't own my own house with no apartment on and have no tenants fucking up my shit. No, no. I'll beat your ass if you leave my shit all messed up. You ain't ruining my apartment. I can't stand dirty ass people. That shit pisses me off. At least clean it, like, you know? Come on now. Your shit all over the place. You have a rainbow vacuum, I'm gonna be so happy to vacuum my house. But upstairs in my bedroom, but I'm taking that carpet out. The plastic vinyl floors that looks like actually wood. It looks like wood, but it's not. It's called vinyl floors, vinyl plank floors. I did it in my games room upstairs, like in my sister's house, the games room. I did the flooring up there. I did it all by myself. I actually have a picture of it. I'll show you guys. I'm a legend, you know. I'm gonna do my bedroom. See, look. See? That's the flooring right there. I ripped up all the carpet. Then I started putting the floor together. See? That's what the floor looked like. I'm the guy. And this is what it looked like when I finished. I finished it all. I put quarter round all the way around to hold it in properly. See that? Fixed it all, put the furniture in there, hooked it all up. I'm the guy. Okay, Mark's maintenance. This is what it looks like right now. See, I got the pool table there. I put lights in the ceiling. It had no lights in the ceiling. I put those pot lights in the ceiling. I painted everything up. That's the games room that we have. I put the pool table up there, benches. I hooked it all up. It looks nice. I love it. See, like this is a video of the games room. See, I made that sign right there, and I painted those doors white. Fixed the knobs. See the nice little cool brushed nickel knobs. I put those benches there that with the thing. The ACs new. I painted those bathroom doors right there. Put a dartboard up. I did all that stuff. Put the cord around all around it. Put a new fan in the ceiling with the lights. I did all that shit. I'm the guy. Yep, that's what I did. Back in, when did I do that? In July. I started the floor in May, and I finished everything. I mean, this is what it looked like in the beginning. See, look, I had all this shit here. I had to jackhammer those boxes out. This is what it looked like before. So I had to fix everything. The doors were black. The walls were different colors. So I had to fix everything. I had to fix all the cracks. All that shit. That's what it looked like before. It looked like shit. That wall, I patched that whole wall up. I did all of that shit. Fixed the attic all up. Hooked it up. Hey Santina, how are you, sweetheart? Like this is like I do electrical as well. So see this all this broken down electrical here. It looks all old and shitty. See how it's all rusty. See how it's got like old electrical all over the place. I put the new panel in, made it all nice and neat, so it doesn't look like spaghetti. I did all of that stuff. I fixed it all up. That's what it looked like before. See, like shit. Then I put a new panel and made it look like that. I have some of my work on here, but not everything. And of course, I got this pain in the ass. So yeah, some of my shit on here. You're okay? Good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it does look good. It's nice. I love it. Yeah, it's built on a concrete slab, Ninja. Yeah. Okay, Marley. Yeah, I love the new like plank flooring, like the plastic flooring, the vinyl flooring I call it. So I'm gonna take the carpet out of my bedroom over the summer. I'm gonna dismantle my bed. First thing in the morning, I'm gonna dismantle my bed, take it all apart, put it to the side, and I'm gonna start putting in all the take the carpet out. I might sleep on my couch that night just so I don't have to put it all back together one time. Or if I might be able to finish it all one time, I might. I'll see how it goes. Or I might do it when my sister goes on vacation. I'll go sleep in my nephew's room, and I'll just fix my room up at the same time. So I might do that. Santine, I see you donated. Thanks. I'll answer your question for you. Yeah, so I want to get rid of the carpet upstairs in my bedroom because I don't like it. And I'm going to get rid of that carpet for good. And I'm going to put plank vinyl floors down. All right, you said what's coming towards me in the next 30 days. All right, let's check. All right, what I get here, Santina, is you might not be willing to make the necessary effort because you might be preoccupied with certain things. You might feel like by doing certain things, it's useless for you to do. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? You might be like having to spend money in the next 30 days, and you're wondering if you should spend money or you should take a chance and spend money on certain things. If you do, it's not going to be like a really good risk to take. So if you are investing in anything, it might be a loss instead of a gain. But on the bright side, feel like your new job is good, and you're enthusiastic. You're putting in initiative. I feel like you began this adventure at work, and you have unlimited possibilities, but you can't like take it to you can't take it for granted. Um, yeah, so try not to spend any unnecessary money. Obviously, we have to spend money on things we need to spend money on, right? But if you don't have to spend money, then don't. Especially like, other things like, materialistic things, or like investing in something that ain't gonna really give you nothing back. Um, Especially like with family. Like if somebody from your family might say, "Hey, Santina, I want some money. You got anything? Can you loan me this and loan me that?" If you do, it's gonna be a bad risk. You're not gonna get it back. Try not to gamble. Try not to like do anything that you have to do, and make sure. I think I've told you this before. Make sure you lock your car, you lock your house. Make sure you put in your alarm on. Make sure your camera's on. Just make sure, like, because people are. I feel like someone's always in around your neighborhood watching you, waiting to like try and take something that don't belong to them. So make sure like everything is secure. That's what like I'm getting here as well. Like make sure your security means everything. There could be like a man that's pretty tall and skinny, and he looks scruffy, and he's got like a weird looking beard, and he's got like salt and pepper hair. He looks like a bum, but he's the type of guy that if he's around your neighborhood, he's like watching. He's kind of like seeing whether or not he can like, do something like. Ah, see, I knew it, because your spirit showing me the guy who did it. It's a tall guy. It's a tall black guy, and he's got like he's skinny, and he's tall, and he's got like a scruffy white and black beard, and he's got like a really close haircut, but it's still like like white and like salt and pepper hair. But he's probably like in his 50s, maybe 50 something, and he looks kind of scruffy looking, but he's tall and skinny. And spirit shows me this guy snooping around, like he's looking, he's trying to see what's going on. So that's the guy that probably broke into your son's car. Because spirit shows me this guy snooping around. That's why I told you like to make sure everything's locked. Like remember your aunt that I always see. What's her name? Maggie or something like that. I can't remember her name now. But she comes when I read for you. She comes around sometimes, And she waved to me and said, "Look, I'll show you the guy who did it." And I'm like, "Okay," because the cards are telling me like you might have got robbed or like, but I wasn't sure. That's why I didn't say it. But this is saying that the guy broke in already, and she showed me who the guy is. So I don't know if that guy is somebody you know, but he says he's been snooping around the neighborhood. Yeah, Maggie. Yeah, your aunt Maggie's checking. She told me about it. So she says this guy's snooping around. Like also there might be like people around you that are sad or grieving or like they're just separated from life and they just don't know where to go. You might be like people's counselor in the next 30 days. You might be telling people to calm down, take it one day at a time. All because things are going good for you, doesn't mean that the people around you are going to be good as well. So you might have to deal with people. I feel like I've told you that before too. Like I feel like a lot of the same energy that you've been dealing with will reoccur again, and people are gonna like come to you and ask you for shit and like bother you and stuff. It's like you might be people's psychiatrist in the next 30 days, like me. It's cool. Yeah, someone's like not doing too good, so you have to like you don't have to, but like they're gonna come to you for guidance and shit like that. Yeah. But I feel like you yourself, you're creative, you're self-reliant. I feel like you rely only on yourself, and I feel like you take care of your children, you take care of your life. Now that you have the new job, and I feel like you're making more money, you're saving more, you're doing a lot more. Um, like you're being, I feel like you're showing your gratification to God and to others, and people at work, look at you as a good person, but all because things are good in that financial and business sense and work sense, don't use that money to like splurge on dumb shit, because they're saying that if you do that, it's gonna like if you go on a spending spree, it's gonna backfire on you. So like try not to like do anything, with money because it'll backfire. Yeah, exactly. Right. Don't spend money on things you want. Spend things on your need. Trust me, I do it every day. There's a lot of times I get an email and it says, "Mark, this is the hat club and we have a 25% off for hats." And I'm like, "No, I don't need no more hats, Mark. You don't need no more hats. Look at all those motherfucking hats you got back there, bro. You don't need no more, bro." And I'm like, I want to click on, pay for it. And I'm like, nah, I don't need that. I don't need no more. Let me go down the road and go grocery shopping because I need food and I need shit. I better go buy some groceries. I don't need no goddamn hats. That's what you got to do. Like, you really got to manipulate your mind to say, hey, look, I don't need this shit. I really need food, water, drink. I need shit for my children. I need shit for my house, my life, my car, shit like that. So whenever you get tempted, just look at the things that you really need and not what you want. So don't spend money on unnecessary shit. That's what they're saying. But either way, like it's saying that things are going to be good for you in the next 30 days. There also could be like a man, like if you have a boss or like somebody at work that really likes you, they can offer you something or show their gratitude to you. If they're not going to give you something, they're going to show their gratitude to you. So they might say, "Hey, Santina, look, here's a gift from us to say thank you for all you do and whatever," or something like that. Or somebody might ask you for a favor, or you might do a favor for someone, especially like, out of generosity or out of like just, the hell of it. But people look at you as somebody who's kind, compassionate. You do what you have to do. You do what you have to, You do what you have to. So the next 30 days is going to be good. Just try not to spend money. The main thing here is not to spend unnecessary money and get your security for your, like, get your cameras and get your shit done, you know, get your home security dealt with as much as you can. If you're going to spend money on cameras and security for your home instead of going out and getting some fake eyelashes or like getting your hair did and some new red bottoms or a new blouse or all that type of shit. Yeah, I can see like a man likes you and he's gonna like offer you something. Yeah. He's gonna offer you like his gratitude. He might give you something, might buy you something. So yeah, that's what I got for you, sweetheart. It looks good though. I'm glad, I'm glad that it's going good. I see that this man that your boss, he's very happy with you. He likes your willpower, he likes your confidence. Um, he might even like give you a raise or something, or he might like give you a bonus or something. Like if you have it in your contract where you meet like a certain goal, he might like, give you extra. It might not be much, but at least it's something more. Like, he might offer you more hours or something like that. I feel like he's gonna gift you with something. So either way, it looks good. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. And Aunt Maggie, she showed me the guy and just said, get your security for your house. Make sure you get cameras and shit. See, back then I didn't need no cameras. I had a pit bull. Anybody who came in that yard, I felt sorry for them. They was gonna get eaten, or they was gonna get barked at and shit themselves. See, back then we didn't need no cameras. I had a dog. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, German Shepherds are very good protectors too. My neighbor had two German Shepherds, Sheba and Prince. He had two big German Shepherds, and they weren't playing either. Yeah, pit bulls don't play. I had a big ass pit bull. He was like 80 pounds, almost 75, 80 pounds, and he was huge. He was bigger than my boxer that I have now. He was wider. Yeah. So, like, because I lived in a rough neighborhood when I was growing up. So when I was 18, I went to the army. I had to like get a dog so that way my parents would be okay. And oh boy, nobody went in that. People, if anybody was coming there, they would call my parents beforehand and be like, look, make sure your dog's tied up or make sure that dog don't get me. And they were like, no, the dog's fine. He's on a big ass boat chain. I had a thick ass chain that you use for like boats and shit, boat moorings. I had a big ass like 15-foot chain, and I had a big collar around his neck because he'll break that shit. He was nuts. He was fucking crazy. And I had to train him to like, not be crazy. But he lasted 14 years. The best dog I ever had. He was a real protector. Nobody came in that yard. They were like, oh, hell no. No, no. I was like, yeah, I'm not going in there. Hell no. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Some dogs are smart like that, Brandon. They'll let you in, but you ain't leaving because they know you're not supposed to be there. German Shepherds are probably some of the smartest dogs I've ever seen, too. I grew up next to a German Shepherd. My neighbor had a huge German Shepherd. His name was Sam. I have a picture of him, and nobody would go near him. But I had a connection with, and I always had a connection with animals, especially dogs. There's a picture of me. I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old, and my neighbors got this huge German Shepherd named Sam. And I used to play with him all the time, and he never did anything to me. He never bit me. He never tried to. He never like did anything bad. He would always want me to like pat him and be cool. And other people would come in the yard, and he'll be like, "Rawr." He was like going off it. And I was like, Sam, it's okay, buddy. And then he'd be like looking at me, like trying to protect me. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're. I believe German shepherds are built for canine stuff for like police work and things like that. They're definitely built for that for sure. Pit bulls are very loving, caring dogs, and they're very smart, but they're powerful. So, but they protect everybody. They're like the big time protectors. I've had two pit bulls in my lifetime, and they were both great dogs. Now I have Diamond, my boxer. She's very protective too, very protective. She's like she always goes in front of me, and then she'll like look around, and every time she leaves my door, she'll look around as if to say, "Yeah, I'm gonna make sure nobody's here and no one touches Mark or whatever." And she's very protective always. Any little noise she hears, she gets up and her hair stands on the back of her head, her back and neck, and she's like, "Grr." I was like, "It's okay, it's okay." Yeah, she's very protective, very protective. My pit, he was the same way. He was like, "Yeah, I dare you come near me." Yeah, I was next to the door, talking to my neighbor. His adult son put his hand on my shoulder and hardly reached the friends. Yeah, see, yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah, don't touch me. Yep. Some dogs are like that. As soon as you touch them, that's it. My dog now, Diamond, she's like that now. If if he hears me like raising my voice, like the other day I was arguing with my nephew and I raised my voice. I said, "Hey, I told you already, stop talking back to me. Are you fucking crazy?" And she stood up and she was like, "Oh shit." And then they were like, "Oh yeah, look, Diamond stood up." I said, "Exactly, because when she knows I'm mad, she's gonna step in. So watch yourself." So everybody was laughing. So she knows. She ain't stupid. She's outside now enjoying the weather. Oh yeah, they definitely know. Dogs are so smart. They're amazing. I've always been a dog lover, always. Always. I can see animals in spirit too. And I know what they're doing. I know where they are. A lot of animals in spirit connect with me too. Like my friend Oda that comes in here, my Hermana, she asked me to check her dogs and stuff too, and they were all there with her and her dad and stuff in spirit. So I actually told her where he was and what, and he was like he was sleeping on like a rug, like a round rug, and I described the rug and where he was, and he was sleeping on there like the dog in spirit. So that was pretty cool too. I always feel like something rub up against my legs. Sometimes when I'm sitting down at the couch, I'll feel my dog in spirit like rub up against me. I'll be like, "What the hell is that?" And I'll look. I was like, "There's nothing on my leg," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay." And like he'll show himself every now and then. And dogs see spirit too. They see spirit a lot. Cause my dog now, she'll look up in the corner over here, and I'm like, "What the hell are you looking at?" And she sees my 7 foot godfather, 'cause he's always around here all the time. He comes watches sports with me. So she'll look at him. He comes through the door, and she'll look at him, and I'm like, "Who's that?" And she'll go, "Arr." And I'm like, "Who's that man?" And she'll be looking, and she'll be like right over there, smiling, smiling. So she's like, "What the hell? I saw this guy like," but she knows it's not a real person. It's spirit. But dogs are smart. They know. Yeah, Brenda. Yeah, it's definitely they definitely cross over, and then they hang out with their owners and stuff. I once saw this lady. She had like 10 dogs, 10 cats, all around her. Like she was like the cat dog lady, and she told me that. And I said, "Look, I see like 10 fucking dogs around you." She goes, "Oh yeah, that's me. I worked at a." She worked at a veterinarian place, but she wasn't a vet. She was the one who walked them and took care of them and groomed them and she said that all those dogs weren't hers. They were like, dogs that knew her, and she took care of them. So I was like, fuck, this lady couldn't have had 10 dogs and 10 cats. But then when she said she worked at one of those animal shelters or whatever it was, they were all around her, and I was like, holy shit. Yeah, that was probably the most animals I've ever seen around somebody. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're always around. Yeah, the kids will always like act crazy and do things. In spirit, kids will always like flicker the lights, move something. Earlier, there was no wind around, and I had a bag of clothes pegs because I was hanging up these two jackets that I washed today because the weather's so nice today. So I have like this little clothesline. So I put the two jackets out there, and I put the bag of clothes pegs on top of the table, and there's no wind, and the bag, and I was here, petting my dog, and I was talking to her, and then I was just sitting here eating my lunch. Next thing you know, the bag of clothes pegs go flying off the table and fall. So somebody must be some spirit was out there and threw the bag of clothes pegs. And I'm like, there's no wind, so how the hell did that fall off the table if it was in the middle? So then I looked outside and I saw it on the ground. I was like, oh well, there you go. They're trying to tell me something. But that's what they do. They're mischievous. They do a lot of things like that to say, hey, I'm here. That's how they get your attention. They just do shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, how the hell did that thing fall off the dam if there's nobody here? So I'm not freaked out by it. It doesn't bother me anymore. It doesn't bother me at all because I know that's what they're doing. They're trying to get my attention. Yeah, it is a normal day. To me, spirit don't bother me anymore. It used to freak me the hell out, but now it's like it's normal. It's a normal day. Like I don't really care about it too much. And you know, when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, somebody's here. Then I looked and I was like, couldn't see who was here. I didn't really worry about it, but it's like, yeah, I know it's somebody out here somewhere doing some shit. It don't bother me like that. Nah. It used to when I first did it. I was like, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I even allowing this to happen? Next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, Brenda, once you get used to it, it doesn't matter anymore. Brenda, would you like a general message? I have these daily healing cards. I'll give you a message if you want. Guys, if you don't know Brenda, my friend Brenda here, she has a channel too, and she does all the signs, and she goes live on Sundays and answers questions and stuff with her friend. Can't remember her name, but it's a Super Chat Sundays. You guys can go check her out on Sundays. She does like questions and stuff. All right, Brenda, this is your card. It's got clouds in the sky, and it says, do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. Do something to improve yourself. Any improvement will benefit all of humanity. Sounds good. There's always more improvement, and the improvement we make affects others. It makes them say, hey, if they can do it, I can do it. You're welcome. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have to lead by example, and then people hopefully they follow the example, and hopefully they live by our examples. I always learn from my elders all the time. I tell people I wouldn't be here if I didn't learn from my elders and learn from people who actually have a brain and they teach me how to do things, especially mediumship. Like I always thought that I was crazy. And then I met a few mediums here and there, and they told me, look, you're not crazy. It's just a gift. You have a gift that other people don't have. So, if you do it, you'll get used to it after a while. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. And here I am. It doesn't phase me anymore. It's been years now. The past 4 years, I'd say it definitely has gotten, better and better for me. I can handle it more and more. But 5 years ago, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not going to do this. I don't want to listen to all these people. I don't want to hear all these people. I don't want to feel what these people, have been through. I don't want to feel sad or feel pain. And then last 4 years, I learned how to control it. So it's a lot easier now. And when spiritual things happen, I'm like, no thanks. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. I just finished saying that, Brenda, that if I ever were to go on vacation anytime soon, the world will come to an end. I literally just said that when I first came live an hour ago. I was telling everybody that I was live earlier, and then my dad called and said his internet was out, and can I come down there and check it out? Then I told him that the internet company said they're working on something down there, so it'll be fixed by 5. And then I said, see what I mean? I have to go pick up my nephews. I got to deal with my sister. I have to deal with my parents. I have to deal with my own life. I have to deal with my freaking dog. I have to come on here and do readings. I have to deal with my clients. Like everybody depends on me. And I'm like, if I go away for like 2 weeks, because I haven't been away in 4 years, and if I go away for like 2 weeks and enjoy myself, it's like I'm not even gonna be on vacation. People are gonna aggravate the shit out of me. Yeah, exactly, Brenda. So that's spot on. That's definitely a message from, I have to stop trying to carry the world on my shoulders, but sometimes I feel like if I don't, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because honestly, like if I stop caring and stop helping people, I feel like I'm worthless. I feel like I'm absolutely worthless. I really do. Like if I just keep focusing on myself and keep doing things for myself, I feel good. But like when somebody says, "Hey, can I ask you a favor, or can I get this, or can I get that?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, whatever. Like I'll do it." Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what I mean. Well, I do live in paradise, and that's why I haven't gone anywhere in the last 4 years because one, COVID, two, I didn't get a vaccine and I couldn't travel. And then when the gates were open for me to travel again last year, I just couldn't go because my sister was going through a divorce. Her and the boys needed me more than ever. I had to deal with them. I had to go pick them up from school. Sometimes I had to take them to school. I have to take care of the dog. I have to do my own life, and my parents are getting older and older, and they need me more than ever. And it's just a pain in the ass. My life is totally different now. But I don't care about going away on vacation because I have enough time for myself here. And I'd rather not go nowhere now anyway because it's winter time. Everybody's been complaining about snow and about how cold it is. And I like to go to Boston. So Boston's really cold right now. And my friend said it was snowing there and it was all like icy cold. And she's like, don't come here now. It's nuts out here. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait till like April or something. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna stay here. And when I do get a chance, I'll go. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Sure, Jessica, I'll give you a card. But I love being home. I love being here. It's so much better here than it is a lot of places. We don't have snow and we don't have cold weather. So it's not like you guys where you get bombarded by snow and by like 20-degree weather. All right, Brenda, good seeing you. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the card. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, Jessica. Let me see what I got for you. All right, Jessica, this is your card. It's like some plants and stuff. It says, enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. Sounds about right. Enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. I've been telling you this since I've known you, but I guess Spirit will tell you instead. Yeah, the beach. I went to the I drove across the beach today. It was such a beautiful day. I went on my nephew's bike and I rode around to the grocery store and I rode around like the beach area. And there was people on the beach. One guy had his barbecue on the beach and he was barbecuing up. It was like right before lunch. People were all hanging out. It was 72 degrees here today. So the weather's been beautiful today. So I rode across the beach and the water was super blue and it was nice and calm, no wind. And there was a few people not in the water. It was too cold, but they was on the beach too. Yeah, it was like 4 guys and they had one of those portable like barbecue like round ones that you put the coal in. So they had it there and I smelt it when I came across. I was like, damn, this guy ain't playing around. He's got the barbecue on the beach. So yeah, that's how beautiful the day was today. It was super nice. Better than Hawaii. Crazy. Bermuda's like got some of the best beaches in the world. There's a beach here in Bermuda called Horseshoe Bay. Horseshoe Bay Beach. It's one of the like top ranked beaches in the world. It's like long and it's the biggest beach here. Like you can walk for like a whole 2 miles on the beach. A lot of people exercise on that place. They like run up and down the beach and shit because it's so long. Let me see something here. Yeah, it's called Horseshoe Bay Beach in Bermuda, and it's one of the top beaches in the world. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. My mom's calling her. Hold on a sec. Let me just answer this real quick. That's my mom. She says the internet's still not working. So I'm gonna go down there for a drive and go see what the hell's going on. They must have pressed something or something must have happened because they said they were working on it, but they're so impatient. Yeah, see it says Horseshoe Bay is one of the top beaches in the world. It says the world's 50 best beaches in the world. So it's one of the top 50 beaches in the entire world. It was ranked way up there, but the hurricane kind of destroyed it a bit. So Yeah, it's you're closer to Hawaii than here. You guys, Hawaii is like right off the coast. But yeah, Horseshoe Bay is one of the best beaches in Bermuda. It's got a 4.5 rating. It's pink sand, turquoise water, makes for incredible views, which I already know. I've been there a million times. I've actually DJ'd on that beach several times because they have big beach parties there every year, and I've DJ'd on there plenty of times. Tons of times I've been on there. Yep, it's one of the best beaches ever, and it's huge too. It's a big beach. It's a lot of people go there every year. If you come to Bermuda, like if you don't go to Horseshoe Bay, there's something wrong with you. Like that's the first thing they'll tell you. If you tell a taxi driver, "Hey, I want to go to Horseshoe Bay," they'll be like, "Oh yeah, definitely, that's the best beach." Does my mom speak Portuguese? Yeah, every day. I speak Portuguese to her every day, and they speak Portuguese to me. We don't really speak English to each other. It's all Portuguese. I choose that way because I want to learn more. But I know a lot. I know Portuguese very fluently. I speak Portuguese every day, every single day. And me and my sister speak it to each other if we don't want my nephews to know anything. We sneak Portuguese talk so they don't know what we're talking about. All right, I got to get out of here because I'm going to go check my mom's internet because it's not working and her show comes on at 6. And that's why she's like telling me it's not working for me to go down there and check it out. So I probably have to unplug the modem. They don't know how to do all that shit. So I'm going to go down there and unplug the modem and check it all out because the bill is paid for. So it's got to be something to do with the modem has to be unplugged. But they're not, they don't know nothing about that. They're like, which one? I'm like, look, I'll come down there and deal with it. They live like 10 minutes away, so it'll be no problem. But I'll be on here tonight. Marley's not coming on tonight. She's taking the night off again. And I don't have nothing to do tonight, so I'll be on here for a while tonight. Alrighty? I'll be here tonight. It's 5:15 now, so I'll probably be on at 9:15. And I'll be on for a while. Alrighty? See you guys later.